afternoon. I'm Kevin Hart. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And on the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And it's been home cooking for the Hornets in the midst of a homestand here in Charlotte.
And their first two games against this club, both being losses, losing 3 in a row would be a real tough pill to swallow. So I think they'll look to make their stand here tonight.
Well, it's the game within the game. Looking at how you stack up head-to-head, and coaches know this. They're sure to remind their players, let's get them this time.
You know, Greg, one thing you notice, we were just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
Oh, and the jam by Rose.
A perennial all-defensive pick. George's quick hands create a lot of transition opportunities.
Williamson with it. George picks him up. Curry with a wide-open look. Traps in the tray.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
It's stolen by Curry. Here's Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
Well, we'll never get tired of those dunks from Zion.
Pass to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And the dunk by Williamson.
Oh, my goodness. We can feel those Zion dunks over here.
Rose uses the glass to finish the layup.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And George now top of the key. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. The Bulls shooting their first free throw of the game.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
And no good on the technicals, so unable to pick that one up. Down low, he's looking for Drummond and finds him. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
And Williamson gets it to go.
And he's caught. Fire this quarter yet to miss a shot.
Greg, one of the best assets of Zion Williamson is his versatility.
And the combination of power and skill, it's obviously unique. And what I love about him is he's making better and better decisions. He's become as reliable as he is explosive.
Left side, George. And stolen by Thompson.
Just waiting for a chance to make a play, and when the pass was made, he's all over it. Just a fantastic steal.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the new leadership in Charlotte has made it clear that it's not going in for quick fixes. The goal is sustained success, building with youth and development. Call it roster flexibility or a blank slate. But with some promising young players and more health, there's nowhere to go but up. Kevin?
Health is huge. That's the hope. Hey, David, thank you.
Well, once Zion is rolling, good luck stopping him.
They set the pick. Pass to George. Now here's Drummond. Back to George. And again, Chicago. No good. Hornets leading by 8. And here we go. Fast break. Williamson's got it. Curry on the wing. Back to Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
Here's George. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
That one on Rose.
First team foul.
So, Coach, thinking about Zion Williamson and his impact on the game. Sometimes his playmaking can be overlooked a little bit.
Yeah, Kevin, this guy is really unselfish, and I think Zion actually relishes setting up teammates for shots more than he likes to score. He knows he's going to draw a lot of attention, and he creates shots for his team.
Just hearing you talk, I know you really like him, even personally, don't you? You love him as a player, but personally you like him.
Just a great person.
And George is a phenomenal catch-and-shoot player. Measuring the shot before receiving the pass, you can't guard that.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Pass to Chambers. Back to Curry. Clock at 6. Williamson, the screen. Here's the 3. And that's good. Stephen Curry for 3. Curry's got a couple of threes now in the first one for Charlotte. And George gets it to go. George has got his second bucket. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their trend. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. To the paint. Here's Boucher. And the dunk by Boucher.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Outside, George launches a 3. Can't hit that one.
Well, that's why he's out there using his size in the paint.
Pass to Kennard. And as a coach, what were some of your favorite parts, Stan, of life on the road?
Well, Kevin, we get treated really well on the road in the NBA. I mean, you travel on great charters. People take care of your bags. We stay in great hotels. But my favorite part of being on the road was when we were on our way home. Easier to win at home, family at home. That was the favorite part of it.
How about the bonding experience that a lot of coaches talk about when you're out there kind of alone against the forces, just you and your team?
Well, I definitely think players bond on trips like that because they're not going in different directions. They team to spend time together. I don't think any of them ever wanted to spend time with me.
To the inside. Here's Oubre. Nobody near George. And he's good on the 3 ball. George has got 5 points now this quarter.
And what a smooth three-point shot. George has worked hard to develop that stroke.
Pass to Kennard. Fires from deep. Good on the three-point shot. And the Hornets lead by 15.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
You know, Stan, I've always thought that your path, kind of like Billy Donovan's, going from the college game to the pro game, both enjoying success, very, very similar paths.
Except for one thing, Kevin. Billy could actually play. I couldn't. So, you know.
Well, you're not being fair to yourself now. Come on.
Billy was a great college player. And I think, Kevin, Billy Donovan's the most underrated coach in the NBA. This guy's a surefire Hall of Famer, back-to-back national titles in college, and then you look at the consistent success he has had in the NBA with teams. This guy is as good as anyone in the country, heck, anyone in the world coaching basketball.
Well said. And that one is good.
And moving George around the floor keeps the defense guessing.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. So both teams making some changes here. 1:51 left in the first half. Williamson right side. And the rejection by Collins. Outside Rose. A floater. Got a hand on it. And they're able to recover. Just 5 on the clock. Floats one. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. To the middle. Here's Collins. Rebounded by Chambers. Hornets leading by 13. Williamson left side. Pass to Chambers. And the Hornets miss again.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
There's a screen by Collins. Inside. Fast break now for Charlotte. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Hornets lead by 15.
And, Kevin, they dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
And Rose must continue to focus on his facilitating. When he does that, this is a dangerous team.
Outside Curry. Thompson outside. Now Curry. Oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
And that concludes the first half. Hornets lead by 14. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. George with the bucket.
And we know George can score from all 3 levels, which is why he's capable of catching fire.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. At this point in his career, Paul George says he's in bully mode. He said, every night I'm on the floor, I'm there to dominate. Whether it's being more physical or going right at whoever I got to go at, you're going to feel me. I'm having that approach every time. I'm there to destroy you. Kevin? Wow.
I love it, though, D.A. Got to admit it. Awful powerful. Thank you. Here's Williamson, and Williamson throws it down.
Oh, what a great game plan from them tonight. That they keep getting it to Zion, and Williamson keeps delivering.
George. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to
Looking at the Hornets, Greg, they're still in pursuit of their first trip to the NBA Finals.
And, Kevin, I hope it happens soon because their fan base deserves it. They've stuck with this team through some difficult years. It's about time they get rewarded.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. It's to Curry. To the paint. Here's Chambers. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
Based on the last few decades, we've seen the three become more and more necessary for offenses. Wondering if you think that's a good thing.
Well, it is, and teams not only understand the value of making a lot of three-point shots, but the threat of the three spreads out defenses and actually makes it easier for you to get shots at the rim. So the three is absolutely necessary to be a great offensive team in this league.
Quickly, is the arc too close? Should they move it, maneuver that a little bit?
Well, the skill level is really, really high. I like the suggestion of keeping the arc the same all the way around, which would eliminate the corner three.
Williamson, the screen. And here is Curry. He's got 8. And Williamson throws it down.
Look out below. Zion came flying in to finish that alley-oop.
Here's George. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the 3rd. There's the pick. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. 6 on the shot clock.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
Down low. And the dunk by Williamson.
Goodness. I mean, we feel those Zion dunks shake the floor.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. I've heard some talk about this idea, Stan. What do you think about adding a one-on-one tournament to the All-Star Weekend?
Wow, Kevin, I love that idea. And if you could get the better players to play, I think there would be some serious interest in that from fans and some great competition among the players.
And we see it every night in the NBA. That's what we all crave for, right? We want to see the biggest names against each other.
Yeah, every night we want to see the best players one-on-one against the other great players in the league.
Back to Drummond. Takes it off the glass. Drummond's got 6.
Well, if Drummond's going to score, the paint is where it's going to happen.
Smith outside. Just over 3.5 minutes through the 3rd quarter of play now. Kennard on the wing. Boucher the screen. Now here's Kennard. And it's good. The time running down in the shot clock. Kennard's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go. Outside, George. Pass to Drummond. Here's Buzelis. Payton outside. Here's Rose. The Hornets pull it in. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Smith for three. That one doesn't go. Bulls trail by 12. To the inside. Outside, George. There's the pick. Lets it go from the wing. And it's good off the glass. George has got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
Pass to Kennard. That will count. Wow! Huge buzzer beater.
I did not think he was going to get that off in time.
He released it just.
36.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Charlotte leading by 13. Here's Curry. To the middle. Here's Chambers. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Pass to Drummond. And the wide-open shot from Rose. Misses the three.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Curry gets the bucket.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Buzelis. To the paint. Poked away. Curry with it. Now Payton defending. Charlotte moving it around. Outside Curry. Kicks it out to Williamson. Shoots over Oubre. And it's Williamson missing. Pass to Oubre. Back to Rose. For three. And the three ball is good.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre.
Timeout.
That's his first foul. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. Now, Coach challenged him. He said, this goes beyond this game. Show me how much heart you have for the season. Fight until the final buzzer. Guys, back to you.
Thanks so much, David. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. Two shots coming up. Hey, Coach, one area the Bulls can struggle with, defending the outside shot.
Yeah, Kevin, they've been very poor the last few seasons on that front. Not closing out, missing assignments. It's strange because they were once elite in that regard under Donovan.
Pass to George. Takes the three. Rebounded by Chambers. Hornets leading by 17. Outside Curry. Now Moody. Back to Curry. Williamson, the screen. Curry with it. And it's Buzelis picking him up.
Well, you want to stop Steph in a two-man game, but he's so smart. He'll get others involved.
Pass to Herter. On the wing, George. His three-pointers off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Williamson, the screen. Puts up a deep three. Here's Chambers. 5 on the clock. From deep three-point territory. Rebound by the Bulls. Rose surveying the D. .149 left to play here in the fourth. Back to Herter. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Charlotte leading by 19. Curry fires from way outside. Again, Curry missing.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Hornets.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And really, they finally got something good to happen against this team. The last 2 games they faced them weren't nearly as productive.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Zion Williamson.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
Here's Curry with the 3. Good on the triple. And the Hornets lead by 20.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
Pass to Landale. So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.